welcome to the Whitley and Roxie show. Roxie is away because she just got married on Friday. So she is on her honeymoon in the Bahamas. Let's give a clap for her. Congratulations. Today we do have a guest on the show, and his name is Montez.
Dang, you gonna say the whole name like that?
Yeah, they gotta know. You gotta put your stamp on it.
All right.
And he's coming on to introduce his clothing line. Tell us about your clothing line. What's the name of it?
Well, it's my own name, Montez Pine, but I'm running with Unstoppable because of things that occurred in my own life. So that's what I'm running with. That's the brand face is Unstoppable.
Okay, and how did you come up with that name? What made you choose Unstoppable?
Well, I don't know. A lot of things made me come unstoppable. As far as life happenings, what happened throughout life, coming up.
So you've been through a lot of challenges in life, and that made you...
More than a lot of challenges in life.
It made you just keep going and be unstoppable and not give up on your dreams. And
Yeah, I was just talking to my sister earlier about, because I had my flip-flops on, and she said, "Dang, I didn't know you had stitches around your feet." So she ain't never knew that my feet had got broken and put back in place. And I got stitches all around my feet. Big cuts, gashes everywhere, stabbed 5 times, so... I figure I'm still here, so I'm unstoppable. You feel me?
Wow, that's interesting. So, so you do come from the hood of Baltimore?
I mean, I come from Patterson Park and Chase Street.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I would say it's low income housing.
So, basically, you took a switch on life, then rather,
The what?
How can I explain it? Like, it seemed like you basically turned your life around because you're doing, what do you do for a living besides your brand?
Well, besides this, I am in the medical field, med tech. So, I mean, yeah, things get old. You get a certain age, stuff get boring. You take a different route. Fast money go fast too, so. As long as I get it fast, I'm going to spend it. So I figure if I get big lump sums, so that's more so you can save more.
Right. So I look at you as an inspiration for younger guys or even guys who've, come from the hood. And, just because you come from the hood of Baltimore City anyway, doesn't mean that you have to, be in the streets.
You don't never have to do nothing. You go to have your own mind. Regardless of what, because 90% of everybody I be around does one thing, but that don't mean, And then older people should always, you got OGs that will tell you, I hate OGs that won't let me touch certain stuff just because, they like, that ain't for you, we're not going to let you do that. But some people in neighborhoods don't have that. OGs let people do whatever. The kids, they 15, they 14, 12, doing whatever. And then, my neighborhood wasn't like that.
So, you do basically make a difference in the community because people can look up to you like, oh, I don't have to, I can still look cool. And
because that's another thing. Because
on the streets.
When you go outside the box, a lot of people worry about what people want to think about them. So, as far as I can be an inspiration by that because they see me step outside the box and still see me come around and be as cool as anybody else. You feel me? So they say, well, maybe I can do that. And I won't be called this or that. You feel me?
Right, because some people can dress a certain way, especially in the city, and they can automatically...
I mean, you go through backlash. Like, I remember when I first started dressing a certain way when shit wasn't cool. People, you can't wear that. Hey, them straight legs and that. And this 4 or 5 years ago, my nigga. Mm-hmm. And then you see now, that's what the world wanted. You feel me? So you're going to take the heat when you first do it, but people always come around.
I guess for me, because I know, like I said, being from, Baltimore, like, you could have on a certain, you can have on a Louis belt or this and that, or dress a certain way, and they automatically think, oh, that's a drug dealer, he got money or whatever, you know. But like I said, with you, you know, you took a whole different route. You're in the nursing field, right?
Yes,
or the
ma'am.
medical field, and you have your own brand now, Unstoppable.
Yes, God.
You turn your money is good money, basically. So, what made you like start this business? Like, what made you? Was it something that came one day? Like, yeah, I'm gonna just start my business, or you always had a passion for it? Like,
well, one day, I mean, back a couple years ago, my free time, I would, you know, like to party, be with females, you know, typical thing 22, 23-year-old man do. But I started realizing, you know, these chicks don't be about nothing. You know, it'd be a routine. So I started doing something with my extra time. So I would read a lot, and I would look for African Americans who done something with themselves. So a person that really inspired me was Dame Dash. So I used to watch his show a lot. And
he has a show?
Yeah, on YouTube, he sits down with his barber, like, and just talk about regular shit for real. So, and I think somebody wrote into him like, what should I do? I work at McDonald's, and I make $400 every 2 weeks. So he said, damn, baby. He said, well, if I was you, there ain't much you can do, but I would buy some T-shirts and sell them. And that's entrepreneurship. And that was like last year. So, you know, I had to get things in order before I just jumped and did it. And I said my resolution for 2017, I'm going to spot it all like that. And that's what I did. February is when the whole January when I was getting into place. February when I kicked it off. And I've been doing it since February. And everything I get, I probably can't keep it for more than 3 days. I sell out.
So, I mean, that's motivation right there. So, just because you work at McDonald's, that don't mean that you gotta...
Yeah, it's all about what you do, Shemane. Like, I tell everybody, I know people that make double the money I make. I got family and friends that make double the money I make. But they seem to always say, Ted, can I hold 40? Can I, you know what I mean? So, it ain't about it, just they spend their money freely. And they still want to look cool. But me, I don't really care about what people think about all that. Because they don't do nothing for me anyway. So, I got kind of nonchalant attitude. How I rock out.
Okay, and one more thing. Is there something that you would like to, some inspiration you would like to give to other people that are trying to start a business? Because starting a business is not easy.
It ain't easy.
It's not easy.
It's easier for some than others because me, I damn near knew like 80% of the city when I started. So I knew that when I started, I already would have some customers off jump, more so of a person just coming out and don't really know nobody, so they really had to push harder. But me, I know a lot of people, but I would say don't listen to naysayers because people will put a whole lot of stuff in your ear, and the people will put the things they know they can't do and tell you they don't think you should do it because they know in their heart they can't do it. You feel me? Yeah. And then I'm gonna be telling like you not me, like I can do this. Like you know what I'm saying? No, don't do that. Ted, you're gonna be that's some weak and I'm like, watch me. And I've done that plenty of times, so I just feel like if you want to do something, because we only have a little bit of time here on Earth. I feel like anything you want to do, you should wake up. Don't waste no time. Like I come from nothing, so all I can do is go back to nothing.
Right. And I agree with you. Have family members sometimes when you tell them what you about to do and stuff, you know, how you gonna do that? But when you're not a dreamer or a visionary, like
yeah, I dream
they're
a
not
lot.
gonna see it, and sometimes that motivates you to do it even more. Because I'm a show 'em, but you know, sometimes you gotta be your biggest fan. Like I'm doing this for me and my kids. You know?
And save money. Like so they brainwash us to believe. You know everything they saw on TV.
Brainwash, yes.
That you know all the expensive stuff, and like I save a lot, like, and people wouldn't even think it because they think I got everything, like the latest this, and I save a lot, like, because that materialistic stuff don't make me, you feel me? Like I like to show people I can do this and wear this, have this kind of car, and I can still get, like I run into a homeboy all the time, and he always talk about how his car is a newer year than mine, but he's, you know what I'm saying, he still can't touch me, you know what I'm saying, like any female that he wanted, I would. So it ain't too much different, like, I mean, you feel me? So what all that you got, and what are you saying? Like, you're supposed to be some kind of different, you know what I'm saying? I don't supposed to be able to do what you do if you got all this, and I don't got it, so that female shouldn't say nothing to me. But why is she, you know what I'm saying?
I get what you're
So
saying.
if you cool, you cool. All the material, I don't get, you got Hermes belt, Louis Vuitton belt, or a belt from Walmart. If you gonna rock out, you gonna be you gonna be you. And that's just how I carry it. So that's motivation right there, or inspiration to anybody trying to run a business. Follow your dreams. Don't listen to nobody trying to tell you not what to do. Even if, you know, it don't work out, it's still a learning lesson. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't always bad. When something happen and it don't go right, it's a learning lesson to teach you to go the next time and do better. So I don't mind. I wouldn't even call it failing. I don't mind learning lessons. Like, I learned a lot of lessons to make me how I am now, because I wasn't always like how I am now. Like, I was really immature a long time ago, and a lot of people can face up to the fact and tell themselves, like me, I can say I was immature years ago. I didn't care about much and things like that, until the situation happened when I almost lost my life, and it made me realize how quick, 15 seconds can have you gone. So a lot of things come into play. Like, I have a whole family, 3 kids. City probably know them, Aubrey, Miami, and baby Ted. So, yeah, they more important than anything. So, they the only people who I worry about who gonna judge me.
Right.
So, long as they cool with me, they wake up and they keep on saying you the best daddy ever. I don't care about nobody else ever. You feel me?
Right. And I think that's a good point that you made, because even with me trying to get my business out there, with selling shoes and all that, sometimes I'm a big person that worries about what this person, oh my God, what they gonna say. But when you lose that negative way of thinking, like, you will get so far because you don't care. Even once you fail,
I don't never think negative.
even like when you fail, because my business is not where it want to be, and I still want to do that. But
It'll get there.
I've learned a lot of things. I messed up along the way, but that's a part of the process. Like what you said you was reading, and I think reading is very fundamental.
I never used to read or nothing, but I always could read. Like, coming from high school, I was a great reader. But once you get outside of high school and then life hits you, you spiral and things hit you.
All that.
Yeah, so, in high school, I had never touched a drug in my life. Like, far as, like, I'm talking about using them.
Right.
And then, so when I got out of high school, stuff come into play, weed and all kind of drugs come into play. So life can take you. Like, I was talking to my sister earlier. There's somebody who played on a show or something, she was saying, Malia. And now she, like, strung out on drugs or something. And I'm just like,
in your house.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, so life will take you, man. So I'm blessed. You feel me? Like, I'm blessed, like, to even be able to have the conscience to turn my whole life around. Like, I was abusing Percocets, you feel me, years ago, because I had got stabbed. I was already on them. They saved my life. When I got stabbed, I was already had Percs in my system. So when I got stabbed and they gave me more, it was just crazy. But as you can see, gaining weight, arms big.
So you don't. So you took Percocets before, but now you don't?
No, I don't take Percs no more. I just drink my little liquor here and there, read a lot, write a lot, try to be more business minded, because I have people depending on me now. Like, I can live like that when I was carefree, but now I have people depending on me, expecting me to do this. Like, my daughter, I'm surprised she ain't called me yet. Miami keep asking me for a genie every morning. So, I got somebody wanting me to do something for them, more so going outside having a I don't care attitude, you know what I'm saying?
So your kids motivated you, like, did you wait, because you said you used to party, you used to,
When I came to the conclusion I had to do better, that's when I got stabbed. And I woke up, and I didn't have my son at the time, my daughter was in the room, and they just running ragged, running around the room, and I knew if I was able and willing, they were going to play me like that.
Right.
So I just thought, nobody knew what I was thinking, because I had, drugged up and stuff. But I was just thinking, like, if I was to leave and not be here, my baby mothers couldn't take, you feel me? They couldn't handle them. So I started doing better with myself. And then I started doing a little better then. And then things occurred and something, and I just kept on getting better and better. I just hope, I'm still learning. I hope to get better every day. I ain't a perfect man, but I'm just trying to get better, and I'm willing to get better, and I'm willing to learn, and willing somebody to teach me. You know.
And that's the thing, willing to learn. Some people, it's people out here that's trying to.
They're stuck in their ways.
Stuck in their ways. They don't want nobody to tell them.
They think they right all the time.
Step out the box, especially like one of the biggest words you used today was being brainwashed. Like we are brainwashed. Like when you want to step out here
from
and get
TV
a business,
to radio.
Try running a business from a family who is not used to entrepreneurs being in a family. When you take that step of faith, that leap of faith out there to run your business, they like, no. How you going to do that? How you going to do that? Like, you know, and then especially not knowing knowledge about how to run a business and do this and that, like, it's hard. But when you take that leap of faith, like, yo, I'm going to just go for it.
Yeah, because I remember when I first told people, like, man, I think I'm going to go ahead and, because I've been talking about it. Rest in peace, Tibba, my best friend. Me and him was going to bring out some clothes and stuff called Above Average. And he passed, you know, so it kind of set me back. It kind of, I ain't really want to deal with nobody. I ain't want to be, that was my best friend, so I ain't want to get no never best friend, nothing like that. So when I did do it, like, I told people, like, I think I'm going to go ahead and rock out with a clothing line. And you can tell, you know, people just like, oh, all right, good luck. Like, you feel me? Like, people ain't even know it probably would go how it would go. Oh, all right, that's cool. Telling family members and friends, oh, all right, yeah, all right. But then, you know, when it bang out, and you first bring it out, and they just, you know, looking everywhere and people got it on, and then they start to, hey, you think you can get me you feel me? But when they first jump, they don't jump with it, you feel me?
Right.
But I be knowing all this stuff, so I just be chilling, like, I be just sitting back, like, you feel me, thinking to myself. Because that's when you realize, when you're maturing, when you don't need validation from somebody else. Like, I talk to myself a lot. Like, I'd rather be alone a lot. Like, I sit in the house a lot.
I was one of them people who always needed validation from other people. Like, but once you mature and know that you don't need, you know, no validation.
I ain't seeking no friends. I ain't seeking no wife or none of that. Like, I'm cool on my own. If something come across, it come across. Like,
right.
That's how you carry. You can't be out here looking for love and all that.
There's a quote that says, you know, nobody wants to start rocking with your movement
until it's moving.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I think that that's true to a certain extent.
Yeah, some people, you know, some people will rock with you regardless.
Oh yeah.
But some people ain't gonna rock with it till it start moving.
Yo, because that happens to me. I swear to God. When I look like I'm popping on Instagram or some shit, everybody be hitting me up.
When you look dry,
but when you don't look like, when you in a cut making moves in silence, ain't nobody hitting you up. But as soon as you look like you popping, you get people out the woodwork.
Say you pull the picture looking like a snack, they hit you up, man. I feel you, sure.
Yo, can I come on the show? Can I do this? Can I do that?
Oh, your show gonna rock out after this one. When y'all post this one, they gonna be on. Everybody gonna want to come on.
You should have been posting this to tell people to tune in. That's what you should have been doing.
I ain't. They can tune in like right. Oh, this is a live stream. I didn't know.
This is live.
I didn't know.
We live, baby.
Oh, okay. I wish I would have known. You ain't put me D.
But no, I thank you for sharing your story. Where can people hit you up for your brand? Show them your brand.
Well, they can hit me up. It's 2 pages. Well, let me show them.
That's your newest. This
just came out today. So, they hit me up. You can go on Instagram at ____tags, 4 underscores. And the business page is M_P_designs. And y'all can hit me up and to get updated on all the latest things coming out. I do headbands, shirts, hats, everything. You feel me? Only thing I ain't do yet is jeans and shoes. And I'm going to get to that. I've been doing it for like 5 months now, but I'm going to get to that. But I think I did good in 6 months, you know.
Wow, so that's how long you had it launched out? 6
months? Yeah, only been out since February. So
you have a lot. I be watching your page. You have a lot of support for 6 months.
Yeah, 6 months. Yeah, I be having to remind people like, Doug, I've been doing this for about 5-6 months. So it ain't like I've been out for 3 years. People just like, I just rocked out. Like I just came out.
Do you inspire? Like, do people hit you up like, yo, how you do that? Because when I first came out with my shit, people was hitting me up like, how do I do this? And with me,
yeah, I get that a lot.
I still help people because what's for you, like they say, God, whatever's for you is for you. I still will help people, but if you don't have that drive, if it's not for you, you're not gonna get it. I can tell you all day long, this is what you got to do to register your business. This is what you got to do. But if it's not meant for you, they crack. They don't have.
Yeah, I get that a lot. I just got one recently the other day. Somebody inboxed me and said, "Where do you get your hats from? Matter of fact, your clothes. What's the whole?" So I'm like, I get them off a line. Yeah, so they're like, no, like I ain't saying that. I'm saying like, what's the website? I'm like, oh, that's what you trying to have the same everything as me?
The same way you did your research,
right? And I ain't nobody put me D, like nobody.
The same way you did your research, you gotta do your research. But little things when people like how I register this, I'll give it to you because at the end of the day,
yeah, somebody asked me like, yeah, what's meant for you is meant for you. What ain't. So I don't feel like I ain't gonna get them this clothing line because what if they boom? And I mean, I ain't that into it to be that mad. So, but like somebody asked me the other day, like, where you get your stuff printed at? And I tell them, like, you know, I ain't gonna hide it from them, like.
Right, because whatever's meant to be is gonna be meant to be. Like, either we gonna both shine together, or you know,
there's enough money for everybody. Man.
It's enough money for everybody. So, and that's one thing, because you will have people that you'll try to go to and be like, yo, how did you do this? How did you do that? And
they won't tell you, yeah.
You feel me? Like, yo, what you still
my homeboy, Fast, his name Robbie, he coming out soon. He working on the clothing line. He calls me a lot and asks me, you know, information and stuff like that, advice on how I do it. And I tell him everything. I tell him, that's my man. I tell him the website, all that. Right. So I tell him everything. So he should be coming out next. So when he does get that launch, I'll definitely have him, you know, come up here and holler at y'all, man.
Do you think that's one of the problems in the black community with us trying to get businesses started? Is it because we won't help each other out? Like, if you have the knowledge, why can't you give me the knowledge too? And like I said, why
that's how other cultures do. Every other culture does that, except our culture. Like, because somebody think that everybody, like not even that. Like they just be. It's a bunch of, I don't even know what you call them here, man. It's just. Don't nobody want to see nobody prosper. Everybody mean mugging. Everybody want to be down. All the girls want to be Kim Kardashian and Nicki Minaj. All the guys want to be rappers. You know, like, it just, you got to be you, man. Like, we got to help each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, be you and help everybody's so sophisticated now and want to be the top dog when, anyway, we going to be all that when, you know, we can all do it together. Like,
so, another question I have for you is, are there any celebrities that you look up to that motivated you to get right here?
Yeah, like I said, Dame Dash. I mean, I take something from, like, a lot of people. Like, I might don't like how this man carried this, but I take something from him, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, Jay-Z, I like how he carry himself. Like, he always seem mellow. Like, no matter what, it just seems like he just be chill. Somebody, hey, Jay-Z, somebody said this about you today. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine, it's like 1 million people that call him ugly, but he don't even care. Like, he don't respond, none of that. Like, people be writing and, you know, stuff about me throughout the years. I just be like, they miserable. Like, I don't bother nobody. I get money and chill and enjoy life and want my kids to live better than I live. You know what I mean? I don't want them to wake up and be hungry. Some days I woke up hungry. I just want them to never, ever have to go through that. So I work hard. So with the new Jay-Z album coming out, 444, have you listened to it yet? Yeah, I listened to it. I listened to a couple songs. I mean, I wouldn't know the lyrics back to back, but I listened to them. I think that's a good... I think everything is good for people. Even this stuff you don't agree with, like some people saying... I think we can take something from it, because even if you don't change your life around by listening to his CD, it gives you some kind of insight on what to do. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I ain't going to have A1 credit by tomorrow, but I know I can work on it. You know what I'm saying? Because he's telling you how, you feel me, people doing it. And, yeah, so I know that's something that I took from that. Okay, that I'm going to, the next thing, because I always dealt with cash. Like, I never was in the big credit. Like, if I go get a car, I would buy it with cash. You stuff like that. But I know that in older ages that you do need credit. So that's something I put on my list when his album came out. Like, it never was on my list. I never cared about credit. See, and I have cared about my credit, and I've learned being around certain people that credit sometimes can be better than straight cash. Yeah, they say that. Yeah, I've been some places where this person had all this cash, but you still needed some type of credit. Yeah. And even I'm saying that thing you learn when you get older. Like, as I'm getting older, I realized that. Yeah, because like my grandmother has A1 credit. Like I told people, like she go to the dealership and write her name down. They just give her anything she want.
That's
You feel
like
me?
my aunt
And she ain't never had $1 in her pocket.
My aunt will tell you every day, "Oh, I'm rich on paper, baby." And I'm telling you, that's some shit. Like, if you can, them Americans, it's a certain type of American Express card that you don't have a credit limit. You could just, yeah, well.
Well, that's the black card.
Yeah, my people's got one of them. You can spend whatever.
So what? Yeah, cause I've been out for. What's up with the black card?
One of the peoples in my family got a black card, but it ain't black. It's clear.
You got a certain amount of money.
Oh, right. Like you gotta be in a bracket to get that.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Oh, right.
What?
Well, hopefully that's something to work towards, getting that bracket.
Yeah, because like I said, that credit, like, you know, even when it's down to, like, if you want to buy a house and all that shit, like, you know.
Yeah, you need it. You need it. But that's something that's what I'm saying for the young community. And Jay-Z, a rapper, and a lot of young people listen to it, maybe that'll be something that, you know, cause, I mean, we hear the shoot, bang, bang, slap a bitch, all that, you know what I mean? It's good that somebody come out with something different. I mean, you ain't got to like it, but.
And I saw somebody put on their post today, like, damn, why Jay-Z ain't come out with this shit in the wintertime? Because, you know, this ain't wintertime music, you know.
Because that's wintertime, because it ain't summertime music. That's what you saying?
Yeah, so how y'all feel about that? Like,
I mean, maybe it calm people down for the summer. Everybody, you know, rip and run. Maybe
that's
they'll
that shit, for real.
For real. We number
So,
one in
I mean,
everything.
that might-
Summertime music to keep them pumped.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so, wow. Yeah, the Jay-Z
In the
album-
future, I don't want niggas playing football with my son. So I had, you mean?
Yo, then we talked about that last week. I got into an argument with somebody about that shit. So, yeah, maybe a lot of these will be playing with their sons, so other niggas will be.
Yeah, probably make people step up. I guess I don't know.
That's a good line.
I mean, you can't really control that though. Like, if you're not with your child's mother, she gonna be with somebody else. You feel me?
Exactly.
So I mean, it's a good line, but it's something that everybody got stepdads, so it's something that is gonna happen. You feel me?
Right.
But basically,
my
what you mean?
kids got a stepmom. I don't care.
But I think he meant from that, like, straighten up as men, like, cause you can't control.
Right,
I mean, you can't control breaking up with somebody and keep taking them back because you just don't want nobody playing football with your son. Like, if the girl ain't right, she ain't right. She got to go. Unless you just plan on taking the kids and somebody.
But it's like you said. He the real point is step up.
Yeah, like I think he's saying like he wrong. He was wrong.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying, like, so.
That's deep. That's crazy. But,
I mean, I ain't into speaking on people, you know, personal life. Like Future, I don't know if he was wrong in the situation with Sierra, or I mean, she was wrong. So I don't know if he knows something I don't. But I wouldn't have spoke on that.
yeah.
She could have been wrong for all we know.
Right. So,
She did date Bow Wow.
Yeah, so she's just wrong all around the board for that one anyway.
oh my goodness. So, who's your favorite rapper in Baltimore?
Favorite rapper in Baltimore. Well, my favorite rapper was, I told you, Lord Scooter. I mean, he had it on lock.
Yeah.
Cool guy.
I
But
love Lil Scooter too. Why did you like him so much? I really.
because
I still listen to him.
I mean, I listen to a lot of rappers. Like, give a shout out Young Moose. He from down the hill where I'm from, it, you know, and you know, a lot of rappers. But Scooter was more so. You're gonna like who you feel more so relates to you. And where those Scooter was more, I mean, I can get with what he was talking about more. Like, cause everything he rapped about, you know, he ain't talk about shooting you. He would really talk and, you know, about getting money and that, dressing nice, getting money, taking females out. That's the kind of life I live. I don't run around robbing people. Like, I don't rob people. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So that's just who I stuck with.
So, who was your favorite current local artist, if any? Because I heard a few people, they got Blue Benjamin.
Yeah, they not. Yeah, there's a lot of talent here. Like
Yeah, it is.
Moose.
It's a lot
They
of
said
talent.
Moose. Yeah, I said Moose. What's it? President Davo.
I like President Davo.
There's a young guy just got signed, didn't he? What's the other? Who? I don't know. Who? I don't know.
A couple dudes just got signed.
What's the other one? It's somebody. What's? Yeah, Scola. Bobby Scola.
Yeah, right. He signed with Dream Chasers.
And another one got signed.
He tell you he got a lot of hits.
Yeah, Scola cool. That's good. That McMill did
On
that.
the rise, like really on the rise.
That's what I like though. Everybody be, positive, getting money, taking care of their families, man. Like I salute all them guys. So you feel me? Making it like that's the problem. Baltimore just got a lot of hate in it. Like I salute all them guys. Like who else? It's somebody. 2 other people got signed, man. The guy who my home was in the video. What's his name? Was up in Baltimore? You said you was. I never seen you.
Oh, Tate.
Take
Yeah, Take Bang. And I think somebody Izzy. Didn't Izzy just get signed?
Izzy.
Yeah, so we got a lot of talent. I listen to all of them, but Scooter the one I would have about 50 songs on my phone. You feel me? Everybody else we have 2, 3, 4. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was saying. Scooter. I was speaking on it. I think Scooter really gave a lot of people, especially rappers, hope. Really,
Well,
like,
because he
man,
was
I can
going
do this
there.
shit.
Yeah, he was going there. He was going to the top, though. Yeah, he was ready to blow, man.
And even like I look at Scola a lot. I think that he was right behind Scooter. I think he give a lot of people hope too.
Yeah. All of them give each other hope because we not used to saying nothing. Like, not here in Baltimore. But we ain't used to saying nobody come out, make it. And, you know what I'm saying? You see rappers now with all Atlanta, New York, and some ones from L.A. Compton, shit like. But Baltimore, as far as mainstream, like, we don't see that. So when you see somebody even peeking towards that, is motivation. You feel me? So that's why I said, like, Skoda, the one right now, he the one leading.
Right.
So you gotta pray for him and hope that, he put us on a map, and hopefully one day we can be like you mean Atlanta, where though it just, everybody knows a lot of talent here, you feel me? Where though they know we're a main part. Because right now, they don't look for us for nothing, for real. I be happy when, I don't care if a wrestler made it from here. Like, I just be happy, like,
Right, me too.
soccer, I don't give a fuck, whatever, like, this.
Because it's hard coming from Baltimore.
We gotta change the whole outlook of Baltimore.
It's hard, yo. It's hard. And people be scared to share their little struggle stories, man. I mean, I got struggle
all I know
stories.
is struggle.
I got struggle stories for days.
All right, we ain't rich now. We still struggle. Even
Days.
I figure like this. I can't floss no money on Instagram, social media. None of that floss stuff until I can put everybody in my family and all my friends around me in a position to get money. There's no way I can be doing all this on Instagram and throwing money at strippers. And I got a cousin over there that needs some shoes. And I got, not close family. It can be anybody. I got a homeboy that ain't, you feel me, ain't got no shirt, no clothes. Like, I can't throw in no money. I can't afford to throw in no money.
Jay-Z spoke on, flashing money on, Instagram and, like that. And then some people will talk about, well, Jay-Z, when he was young, he did that. Like, how do y'all feel about that? Because I know how it can be when you come from nothing and you just want to show that shit off because you just so excited. But Jay-Z at his peak where he can be on some mellow shit like, I
feel like people do what they want, man. Like, that was a trend. I have done it years ago. You feel me? So as me, I can't speak on it because I've grown now and I'm, a couple years older to say it ain't right. You feel me? But Jay-Z, what? Did that man 50?
48.
Yeah, so I mean, that just ain't his thing. But the younger
so
people
when you young and all that, and then when you come from nothing and you just want to flash the money because you so excited because you remember them
sometimes
days
you gotta let
having
people
a fucking
live,
dollar,
though.
you
Like,
feel me? But Boosie came for him, and Boosie put up his picture with his money and was saying, basically he was kind of saying fuck Jay-Z in a way. You feel me?
He said he don't run nothing over there. That's what I'm saying. Like he said he can't control nothing over there. So if you want to flash, I mean, people do what they want. I mean, I'm just not. That's not nothing I'm into no more.
Right.
I'm into saving it. Like I don't even I barely have cash. Like, I have a bank account. I put as soon as I go out here and make a couple hundred, my next stop is MeQ. So deposit. So you won't even see me. If you see me with some cash, that must mean I just hit a sale.
But a lot of young people feel like that, even though Boosie ain't that young, which he don't have no excuse really. Right. But it's like just like the brother was saying. He was saying how he changed his ways, and so he was sharing his story. All Jay-Z doing is sharing his story. Right. So it's just like, what if somebody who like 15, like, I don't know what he talking about, I want to do perks or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? So it's just like, it's just an older person sharing this. Yeah, you gotta do, but you still put it out there.
Yeah, I'm just telling you how my life went.
Yeah,
you know,
right, exactly.
How I went with it. Like, you mean, I got homeboys that was on the. I'm just blessed. I got homeboys that was on the perks and transferred over. You mean? Yeah, like playing with their nose now. So I'm just blessed, man. I just try to give my knowledge that I learned out. You can eat it or you can throw it up. You feel me?
And just like with you, it's a blessing because you feel me. You changed your mindset. Like you really wanted to do something about it. And I'm a big fan of the highest power. So when you really want to change your life, it'll happen.
Yeah.
You feel me? But for people who just when you don't have that mentality where you can really change your life and keep on,
I just couldn't accept the fact, like, that's the main, I couldn't imagine my kids growing up without a father. So it's still, any day your number can be called, but I ain't gonna help it. You feel me?
Did you see the post, 50 Cent post about Jay-Z? Basically, it was like, man, don't nobody want to hear that shit.
He said it was golf music.
50 Cent be reaching.
I think it's knowledge in there. So.
It's definitely knowledge, and I think 50 Cent just be hating. He did.
But you also got to keep in mind that was right before the premiere of Power, and so
because he said something like "turn into power."
Right, he just trying to say like, this is what's hot, so I'm gonna say something.
Right. 50 Cent.
But Power is hot though.
Yeah, I love Power. I love Power, and 50 Cent definitely.
That make you a fiend, Power. Boy, I became work the next Sunday. Like,
I love Power.
I'm gonna be in Miami this Sunday coming up. I swear I'm gonna be down there. Who got cable? Who got stars?
I watch every other Sunday so I can double up and watch 2 back to back.
I say I can't wait.
That's how I be. You watch them double.
I can't double up.
Oh my god. One more question. I swear this is my last question. You said you're from down the hill, which is a rough area in Baltimore City. I know you've seen a lot of things. If I don't know, you probably seen somebody get shot. I know I've lived in a rough neighborhood before, and I looked out my window and somebody was laying on the ground, and the other dude was shot. So that's a lot. You feel me? Like. And it's sad that you can just be like, oh, alright, like that shit really fucks up.
Yeah, like mind. It's sad because it's like I'm numb to it.
Yeah, you numb.
Like
to
I can see it and it's just like
you numb to that shit, but there's no way to live. Like, and imagine telling somebody else that story that isn't from Baltimore City. They'd be like, damn.
You think it's crazy.
So, with you coming from a rough area, I know you've seen plenty of things, all types of shit. You probably got 1,000 stories. Would you relocate your family?
Yeah, first of all, let me say that the hood, I guess, be bad, but there's a lot of love in the hood. Like,
some love in the hood. Hell yeah.
Like, I love my area, and I love, everybody around there. Like, we more like a family. Like, it's great, but I would say, as far as kids-wise, no, I would not have my kids. I would not want them raised where I grew up at, no. Okay. I would have to relocate them. I did relocate them, but, yeah, I can't be, no.
So, do you think...
I've learned to maneuver through it. Like, I learned to, adapted to my situation, but I don't know if my kids can do that. They so preppy.
And a lot of people are talking about moving and things like that because the city is too much. Do you think that changing environments is important from growing up in a harsh city in Baltimore? So
you said, do I think that changing my kids' environment is better?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Because, when I let my kids visit down the hill, I be stressed out. You mean? Okay. So, more so when we out our house, I can let my daughters run outside. My son go outside. I might sit in the front on the couch and I might go out there every 5 minutes or 10 minutes. More so where I'm from, I'm sitting on the step while y'all out there, and when I go in, y'all coming right back. Like, you feel me? So definitely, it lets off a lot of stress when you get from around that area.
Right. So, you know, it's basically a lot of crime in our city. So, say a lot of people talk about relocating, and we talk about changing. You know, what is it going to take for the city to change? Do you think that if many people relocated, do you think that would make a difference?
I mean, we just gotta do better. Like relocating. I mean, it'd be better, but for the city wise, like.
Because a lot of people be like, oh, why, you know, people be like, why are we moving from...
Yeah, I be saying that a lot when people say Baltimore bad, we got to get from around here, we're going to go move here. Like, I mean, as a community, we need to do better. Like, it start off small. Like, I mean, even clean up your neighborhood, stuff like that. Like, when people saying you care, because everybody think nobody cares, so everybody just do what they want.
Yeah, one of my friends was littering yesterday, and I said, no, don't litter. Well,
yeah, like
listen to their response. They said, you know, well,
they got
dirty. People know they have people to do that
to clean up.
Yeah, like
you feel me? Like, yeah, I understand that, but no, we have to. It starts with us. We have to do better as a community. You feel me? Yeah. Like, we can't be contributing to that.
Like I was saying in the beginning of the interview, like other cultures. And our neighborhoods, like if you go in any neighborhood, like if you go in an all white neighborhood or you feel me, they take care of the neighborhood and they own the neighborhood, and you're not gonna come in the neighborhood with no stuff. You feel me? Bull crap, because they gonna handle that situation. Like they were telling us, like y'all don't you know, by me being in the medical field, I run into other nationalities and things like that. So this white guy told me, like, y'all don't track the trailer trucks and stuff, like, that go to y'all corner stores when they pull up with packages. So I'm just like, no, I didn't even know you can do that. But, yeah, like, in other neighborhoods, when people bringing stuff in your neighborhood, you have a right to see what it is. And I just found that out.
Yeah,
like, big trucks coming in your neighborhood and things like that, because, you know, it's messed up. Like, half of it is us, and the government ain't too bad an evil, you feel me? So
yeah.
They were saying like how they can bring anything into the black communities and nobody questions nothing. And how if they do the same like into a white neighborhood, you're gonna have some nosy person calling up, stopping that whole buddy, where you going, you know. In our neighborhood they just do whatever. They come in our neighborhood, they beat us, they drag us, they put stuff on us, you know, and you know. Because they were saying it's more drugs in colleges than anywhere, but they treat the ghettos like we just the worst, and we ain't even the ones, you know, it's getting sent to us.
And that I wanted to work on a project before with basically making the city look a little better, because one thing I was like, what's the difference between a county? Like, if you're from Baltimore, you can definitely tell the difference between, if I'm in the county or the city right now, because the city looks a lot trashier and the county doesn't.
That's what I'm saying. That's more so, that's some on the people, but it's some on the government. Like, I just say, for instance, out the county, a person move out the house. He leave, you know, they move out the house.
I know what you're about to say.
Yeah. If you move, and you know they had that house, somebody's on that house within that week trying to get it, fix it up. Let somebody move from down the hill. That house will be boarded up, rats in it. You know, this gonna be there for 15 years. So that's just, I don't even think the neighbor. You mean?
I lived in the projects for a little bit of time. I'm not even from the projects, but I lived out there for a little bit of time, and I noticed. I was like, damn, what's the difference? But I was like, damn, you know, it's no flowers, it's dirt patches.
Like, this is how I know it's different, because I was so shocked. And me and my family living out the Kingsville area. I was so shocked when somebody moved out like 3 doors down and they boarded a house up. Like, it blew my mind. Like, I just thought they'd never do that in the county. I said, y'all board up houses out here? Like, they said, yeah.
And they told me that they board up the houses because people around the neighborhood break in.
Yeah, but they don't board them out of the county. They put locks and shit on the door.
Right.
But in the ghetto, they want to put big cardboards everywhere and make it look, it downgrades the value of homes when you come through there and everything got boards, cardboard everywhere, like it mess up the block.
Me and Roxie talked before about, the city being better and stuff, and, we were saying that's going to take a whole nother generation, so we won't see no big changes, unfortunately, realistically,
no,
until
you can't
about
believe
another
that.
10 years from now.
It don't have to be that long.
No, I'm not saying that it has to be, but speaking realistically, like, that's what it's looking like.
We just need more guidance, like.
Right, and it's going to take time because you have to get people that's going to listen. You have to get people that are willing to even get out here and talk to the young people, which we have people that do, but we need more people.
Yeah, like it take a village to raise a child.
Exactly. So,
like for instance, I was like in certain areas, like me coming up, it was OG like made you like do right things, and I think nowadays these kids running around here listen to the wrong guys, and they just listen to them because they older. And you feel me? And they ain't even got no sense. And you telling somebody else that's going to do everything you say what to do. You feel me?
So do you think music has a lot to play with that?
Everything. It depends on how easily you brainwash and how easily you manipulate it. You feel me?
Talk about, I think
like I listen to the same rap music that everybody else listen to, but I'd be damned if I'm going to do what this man said. Like, because most of the 9 out of 10, they don't even do what they said. You feel me?
Because like with me, I can listen to a trap song and it might motivate me, but everything they say in the song, I'm like, oh, I ain't doing that shit. You can talk about robbing. Oh, I ain't doing that. But that next line might be something that motivates me.
I read Molly and Percocet all day. I ain't taking neither one of them. So, I mean, some people feel like they listen to the song. And rappers make stuff cool. Things that ain't cool. All celebrities make things cool that way, though. If you question it, like, I can't rap, I can't do this, and they come out with a song and it makes you feel like you have a friend. It makes you feel like somebody else is doing it, so you can do it. So anybody who don't want to do Miley, that, and you bring a song out, oh, maybe it ain't that bad. You feel me? Everybody, you feel me, doing that.
Like
so
with me, I can hear Miley Percocet all day, but I don't want to do it. No, that shit is not cool.
You just gotta have a mind of your own.
Right.
Point blank period. Mind of your own. With a lot of people doing a lot of stuff around me, like they ain't got nothing to do with me.
I mean,
I got an agenda to handle.
Weak-minded people, because if you weak-minded, you listen to that song, it's gonna make you easily influenced to do something. Yeah,
let me try Miley for the night. Once you get hooked on stuff, you gotta have mind control. You know what I'm saying? That comes to that when you say weak-minded.
See, that's why I do fuck with the Jay-Z shit, because he talking about built when you're crying and shit, and there's people that really look up to him like, you know what? Yeah, I'm about to be on that shit.
Like somebody was shocked because they was like, Doug, you was on, pain meds for like years. Like, you ain't never had withdrawals or nothing like that. So I'm like, nah. They said that's impossible. Like, yo, you was on, my nigga. I know at least 7 years. And when you stop, you just stop. I say, yeah.
And that's a blessing, because a lot of people will just stop.
It's hard to get cold turkey.
Yeah, it's hard. But I don't know. I never, I don't know. I never had to the point.
Even with me, I've been...
I quit. I was like, I ain't letting nothing make me. No. I ain't letting nothing in this world make me feel like I need it.
I know you know that you're truly blessed, but you are truly blessed, because I've heard stories from family members, even with me, where we're prescribed medicine and you stop taking some shit and you feel me? So that's a big blessing.
Yeah, I go through every day. I see people pass away every day in my line of work, like all off of that. Medicine and all that stuff. Like I said, they say they was the reason I didn't go into shock, because I was supposed to go into shock, losing that amount of blood. And he was like, he told me, like, do you want us to let your family know what we found in your system? So I'm like, Doug, I do what I want, tell him. So he told my mother and them, like, your son had, Percocets, a high milligram Percocets in his system. And that's what would save his life, to make him not, go into shock, because if he didn't win the shock, there's no way would have made it. You feel me?
Damn it, I can't read what your people saying.
How we doing?
But they're saying a lot of stuff. But the Blac Chyna.
They want
Blac Chyna Rob.
Yeah. Oh, all right, yeah. Just before we conclude, I want to touch on the Blac Chyna and Rob Kardashian.
They giving him a lot of love too.
I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit up _Taz on Instagram. and M_P_designs. 2 pages.
All right, so let's talk about this Blac Chyna and Rob situation. Wendy Williams was, I saw a little clip on, I think, the Shade Room or something about Wendy Williams was mad because she felt as though that the Kardashian sisters should have warned Rob or got on him about messing with Blac Chyna. But my opinion, first of all, he's a grown-ass man. He knew about Chyna's background. And, you know, if he chose to deal with her knowing she was a, ex-stripper or whatever, you know, you should have known what... Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Or however she was, you should have...
You gotta know what you're getting yourself into, but, I mean...
Then she was messing... Not only that, she was his sister's... That was the sister's ex-girlfriend of the sister's boyfriend.
She has a kid by somebody that was dating one of his sisters.
Right. So that was drama right there too. Like,
but that's the whole reason why she was there. This was on some payback shit.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
and money.
I think that from the beginning, when I saw him doing that, I said, "Oh, this is gonna be drama right here."
I mean, I saw when it first kicked off. Like, I knew what it was about. Right.
And look
She won. She won. You mean?
She definitely won. She got a kid by him.
Yeah,
she
is done. But he definitely green for that.
So yeah, he was definitely real fucking green. But this is my thing though. This is where I'm tripping about today. I see a little clip with her on ABC News, seeming so Good Morning America, whatever. She was seeming so shocked and so sad that she was her nudes were leaked. But we are talking about I have nothing against strippers, but we are talking about a female that was recently a stripper.
Not recently.
Well, how long has she not been stripping?
She's been a prostitute much sooner than she's been a stripper.
Okay, well, yes, we're talking about, like I said, a stripper.
Well, here's her quote. She said, "It's her body,
right,
and she should be able to decide what happens with it." That is true.
Your body has been leaked before, sweetheart. You've been
but
a stripper.
she leaked. She took some risque pictures, but she did it with in a photo shoot. You saw the one she was in the bathtub a couple years ago.
Listen, I get all that, but what I'm saying is, I know that she is not sad about her fucking news being leaked. I know she's not, but. Wow. Like I said, somebody. I don't know. I don't even think that she thought about a fucking lawsuit. She could have, but I'm sure fucking some lawyer probably came out.
Well, this the same. This that Hollywood lawyer. She represents all the girls.
This is a lawsuit right here, baby. You say what? Go on there and seem like you're so sad and you're just so shocked that he would do this. First of all, I looked at it. She did not seem that sympathetic or that. She did not seem like she was that upset. Well,
she got so the restraint. She did get the restraining order. They granted her a restraining order today.
And I heard that he so-called was happy about the fucking restraining order.
I mean, he fake happy.
Yeah, I think he ain't really happy.
Yeah, I think he crushed for real. But I mean, that happened every day. I mean, you don't think I ran into nobody like that? I mean, he just more so wasn't ready for the situation. Like, he just was so open for love that he ain't even see. Like you said, the stripper coming for him for the cash, man. And he got sucked up in it. Like I said.
I remember
and she got pregnant.
One of the shows.
And that was ding ding.
When
she
the sister was
drop.
basically saying that he was fucking depressed before. Now he got.
He definitely was depressed now.
She was scared that he was going to go into another depression. She was scared that he was going to go into another depression fucking with him. And look, here we go.
Baby mama's boy had you depressed. So if he was depressed before, he got something coming out, baby.
Do y'all think that she's really sad? Does she think that she's really hurt about her?
Me personally, I know she ain't sad.
Nah, cause she
got that cake.
Yeah,
she just want to get that check.
Yeah,
and she's gonna get a fucking huge one, cause now
she ain't even thinking about it. I don't think she never loved him nothing. Like,
nowadays, you can't play with shit like that. Putting people out there, their private life on social media and shit. So. I wonder what would the judge say?
Well,
she been a stripper before.
She a good actor.
Nah, you don't understand. It's a lot. Don't act like a lot of these white girls that you think be all like high and mighty. They be ex dancers too. They be dealing with a lot of those high profile white guys. Mm-hmm. They be ex dancers too, but They don't report them like that, but they
Mm-hmm.
be, you know what I mean? They be the same type.
Escorts, all
Right,
that.
First
exactly.
of all, I didn't get to see any other nudes. Did you guys?
I did.
So
I ain't seen
was
none,
it-
nothing.
Was it bad? Like, was it
Nah,
like...
I'm saying her,
Oh, you did?
her
Let me
butt
see.
look, her
Let
butt
me
look
see.
kind of crazy. Didn't her butt look kind of
Let me be the
crazy?
judge of this.
Well, what they
He
was?
posted a lot of shit though.
Today also?
Nah, he ain't posting nothing. His mother guy's Instagram page deleted.
His mother the guy that deleted?
His mother
You
got
already know.
yeah, she got clout. So they got restraining order pending August 8th. They having a hearing August the 8th. But here's the thing. They got an 8-month-old child. So automatically the judge is gonna be siding
With the
real
woman.
heavy, yeah.
Yeah.
You got iPhone too?
Yes, it's on 1%.
All right, let me. I can give you a charger. I'll give you a charger. Oh, you trying to come on? She ain't trying to come on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's her. That's her breastus.
Yeah, that's her.
So what, they ain't right or something?
Nah, they right. Well, he talked about how much money he paid for her surgery. you
Okay,
know.
this is reaching. You know, showing her vagina.
All right, so Blac Chyna's 29.
Yeah, showing your vagina
he's
and all
30.
that. That's a bit much.
Wow.
I would say-
I didn't see the lips. Let me see.
Oh, you can see the lips.
Well, yeah,
check
that's,
this out.
that's a bit much. I would have seen his ass too.
Let's see.
You feel me? Like if it was the ass or her like riding him,
Because, yeah,
showing
you
of the
get...
lips. Yeah, that's too
That's
much.
what's up.
You
Shout
feel
out to
me?
him.
Yeah.
He got it.
Shout out to him.
He got the
now
money.
She's
He
really
got
about
it.
to take his fucking money. Stupid ass.
Yeah, he did not come to court, but his lawyer was there. Ironically, his lawyer is one of OJ's old lawyers. Ironically,
Who?
His
Raw
lawyer?
Kardashian lawyer?
yeah,
That
yeah.
bitch.
Shapiro, Robert Shapiro, one of OJ's old lawyers.
Yeah.
But
I mean, his father was
yeah.
OJ lawyer, so...
True.
So you
that,
think
true
he gonna
that.
get off?
Of course, they got too much money, and he's white. Now here's the thing: he's white, she's black. Now, if he had been black and she had been white, this should have been crazy. They probably would have locked
I
him
can't
up.
wait to see the results because that is a whole vagina.
And
Still, that is privacy.
he's a Kardashian. He's a white boy. She's black. It ain't gonna be that bad for him.
Yeah, they don't...
They gonna give him a smack on the wrist. Well, it is
Yeah,
going up. Then that's
yeah.
going up.
Yeah,
it's gonna hit him in the pocket.
He gonna win on that note, but the money note...
Yeah.
no,
she
who's
got
gonna
that.
Get the child because
She
that
gonna
was
get
another
it.
thing I wanted to talk about. No,
She is.
He was
Oh, yeah, he said
talking
she's not
about
unfit,
that
she
was doing
unfit.
drugs, though.
And
They gonna check our system, I guess.
yeah, they're gonna check her system.
And see if
So
he
if
lying.
her system dirty, do you think she gonna get the baby?
Yeah.
I see him winning that baby.
I don't.
I kinda did.
I don't because he
Y'all
did that.
don't?
He
No,
did
they
that. He
ain't got nothing set up
if
for
he hadn't
the
posted
guy.
these nudes and all that,
Yeah, okay.
but
Yeah,
they gonna play the
that's true.
woman card, the what they call it, revenge porn in California.
True.
That law in California is
And he hit her
crazy,
with some shit too, right?
allegedly.
Okay, yeah.
But he's saying she
she
choked
got the
him. I mean, you know, what I mean, it's just gonna be all this.
So when did they just fought? They just... When did... Because all this came about just now?
Yeah, well, yeah, because she
trying to
dating
say that.
she dating somebody else. He won her back. He said they got a kid. You know what I mean?
So when did he supposedly choke and stuff like that?
She just said this. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
So we don't know. But you know,
Basically, she trying
women
to
throw
say,
that
like-
out there. Women
Yeah.
just throw that out
Trying
there.
Yeah,
to say
they
that
do.
he's trying to play innocent, like she's the bad guy, and he was doing a whole bunch of other shit.
Yeah. He like, well, you was fucking other people. She's like, well, she can't throw that one. He wasn't fucking nobody because nobody wouldn't fuck him, but he hit me.
Right. Remember, y'all ain't see that clip when she was bluffing, when she was on the phone with him on a show or something, and cussing him out like, "Why you
Yes.
texting girls or something like that?"
Yes, I did. See
I
that.
just
That
was like,
crazy.
I don't even think.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
I'm saying I don't think
That's
she'll
right.
play like that though. Like,
That's true. Well, you might be right.
no, I'm saying like texting girls. I don't
Yeah,
got him
text
being
cheating.
no.
Oh, he a sucker. Look how much of a sucker
Yeah,
he
that's
is.
what I'm saying.
He got fucking cash.
She got a
for
point
days.
there.
His fat
Yeah.
ass. He got fucking. He had
He
bitches.
can get some pussy in
No,
Baltimore.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, these bitches. Yeah, they knock him down.
So many bitches was on his
Well, hold
page.
up, y'all
Like,
can't
I fuck
let
with
Ti
you.
off the hook. Y'all can't let Ti off the hook. So you saw when Ti tried to jump in it,
Shit.
and he bust Ti bubble.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't say nothing back about it. Period.
So that's true. They had a three.
Yeah, and he paid for it. I believe it too, because he shut right up. When you seen Ti shut up?
Yeah, you never.
He ain't never shut up. Now he was quiet as a church mouse.
They was like, they was teasing him like, why?
He probably ain't know who. He probably know Blac Chyna ever told him or something like that.
Right.
He probably like, yeah, like whole time he already knew the info. That's
But
crazy.
see, he
though,
knew
yo.
that he did that, so he shouldn't have said nothing. He shouldn't have jumped in that at all.
Right, like I'd have not even touched
Calling
that.
him a duck and shit.
Yeah, he should have left it alone.
What do you say, Ronald, Donald, Duck, all kind of
He
duck.
did all kind of ducks.
I mean, they be geeking, they
He was a
crazy.
clown for that. Clown. Yeah. That shit is crazy, but yeah, she definitely about to
I mean, it happens. I mean, maybe he'll toughen up after this
Right.
one, but
He need to lose weight first. He was more.
he needs to start worrying about himself, get
Yeah,
himself in
he
order.
seemed like he was more confident and shit when he.
You seen his old pictures?
Hell yeah, I watched the Kardashian.
Yeah, you saw that one when he
show
smacked the
from
girl or something?
beginning. I watched the Kardashian show from the beginning, and he was a nice looking white guy. He was a nice looking white guy.
You ain't gotta say it like that, Whitney. Yeah, like he was a nice looking white guy. Fixing your hair.
I gotta say this crazy thing. Is it ironic that Blac Chyna's real last name is White? That's not weird to you? It's only me.
Her real last name is
Her
White.
name is Angela White, but she called Blac Chyna. That's not funny? White, black? No. Guess you had to be that.
No, I mean that's a given name. She probably, White is how to get it. Blac Chyna. She thinks she a black what? Like a black Barbie doll or something? Like,
She should have been China White.
oh yeah, yeah. I
I
mean,
forgot all about China White.
Black China.
What the fuck happened to her?
China White.
Yes.
I don't know who that is.
No answer.
I don't know who China White is. Is that a rapper? Was that a rapper?
Yeah, China White. What she was in? B.I.B.I.
Yeah. I remember hearing the name.
No, you too young for that. Psych.
No, I remember that. China White. Is that 3 6 Mafia or something?
No, I don't know. Maybe. Shit.
No, I think she was on some of their songs too.
Oh, I remember hearing China White.
She ain't really no more. How would I look as a rapper? Who would my rapper name be? I got somebody wanting me to rap. Who would my rapper name be?
Snowflake.
Goodbye.
Snowflake.
Yeah, we about to sign off with that one. Snowflake.
What? That's like to be your
Might
rap
as well be
name.
fucking Frosty.
You could be Frosty.
But I wish I could see what people saying.
You could be Frosty.
What they saying?
So what is live on like
They said,
IG?
Somebody said, T said that y'all are keeping it really real.
Oh,
She said we keeping it really real.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, boo.
Shout out to social media again.
Mine's. Oh, shout out your social media.
My social media again is 4_ TEZ. 4_ TEZ. Tez on IG. And also you can follow Snapchat too. My Snapchat is BossTez3. BOSSTEZ3.
Okay, and mine says _Whitley _ and our page is the Roxii and Whitley Show. That's Roxii ROXII Whitley Show and the Whitley Show.
Yeah, my page is private, but when I leave out of here, I accept everything. It's private right now, though.
But that's another thing. When you are an entrepreneur, your page shouldn't be private.
That's why I had the other page,
But
M_P_design. That one is public. You can follow that right now and see everything. That's as far as my clothes. But if you want to follow me personally, you follow the 4_ Tez, and I have to accept them. But the other page is public. You can check out everything that came out today. If you want to grab something, just holler at me. My number's on there on my page, so